Andy and Dave Daily right here on the Muskegon Channel. I'm Andy O'Reilly. There's Dave Cackley. It's an exciting day.
Yes.
We kept it under wraps. We did what we could, and I think overall, amazingly, to keep it secret was what we had to do, and we did it. And to let the world know that Dave got married over the holidays is one of the most exciting things that I've ever been able to do.
Oh my God.
And to offer your congratulations and all the blessings and everything else finally out in public is really what I wanted to get to today. So congratulations, Dave, on the amazing Christmas Eve wedding. And what a memory. That was awesome.
You could have given me a heads up on that one for your little, okay, I'm going to do this thing. Just play along. Nobody's buying that.
What?
At this stage of the game?
What?
At this stage of the game.
What?
I'm getting married on New Year's Eve. Me.
Well, it's Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve.
You
New Year's
remember?
Eve. Whatever Eve. Yeah.
You were pretty drunk.
Again.
I mean, which
well,
understandable.
Well, okay. I actually did ratchet up the adult beverage intake over the holidays. I will say that. I went out last week on back-to-back nights, which is something I have never done.
Oh.
Or not never done, obviously. I'm talking about in the last 5 years, probably. Yeah. Gone out on back-to-back nights.
Yeah.
So yeah. So it's been fun, relatively low key, but a fun and a spirited, for lack of a better word, holiday season for me.
I can't get off.
No. For the record, no nuptials. Sorry.
All right, well, it was worth a shot.
So I am as of the new year unfettered.
I kick it off with COVID, which ruined Christmas for everybody.
Oh yeah,
which completely.
Okay,
sucked.
dude, can I step in and say,
yeah,
that's not your fault. You realize I know you know that, but for some reason you feel guilty about getting a virus that everybody is getting now, except for me. I'm still the only one who hasn't gotten it over the course of 4 years or however long it's been. But you can't blame yourself for a virus that's virusing.
I'm not blaming myself so much more as acknowledging dumb luck.
Okay.
It's one of those things where if it's going to be shit luck medically, it's going to happen to me, right? Including COVID at Christmas to ruin everything that. And when you play into the fact that your spouse lost her mom and you're thinking about the kind of Christmas you want to provide, you feel like a dick when you ruin Christmas.
Can I mention something positive?
Yes.
My eyebrows look fantastic.
They look amazing today.
Look at these. I trimmed them the other day, so they're now a little more apart.
They're not quite even.
They're not. I just noticed that my eyebrows are slightly uneven, but you know what? I'm going to go ahead and
kind of a distraction, but we'll do what we can.
Yeah, but because they were starting to get a little too close. So then I did the little trimmer thing. First of all, I used a little comb on them.
Yeah.
And trimmed this one and then that one.
Yeah.
So
well, that one.
Because you remember we discussed
that one on that side. No, the other side.
No, the other one.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
that one there. You got too much of.
Yeah, I caught a little. It's okay. No, let's not be ridiculous. They still look awesome.
I'm your friend.
No, I'm sorry. When it comes to eyebrow scaping, part of the manscaping. Now, fortunately, we didn't have the mishap that we had below the. No, I'm not going to get into it.
Right.
That we had last show. We discussed it, and there was some post-traumatic stress following.
If you were a man's man, you'd go to the laser center and get it done like I did. And if you look close, see in there, he burnt a little.
You don't need to.
He burnt a little Harry Potter scar on my face with that laser.
What I'm thinking now, I just got to go. This is weird. I just got to go. I think maybe take a little off, just a tad off right there to even it out. But my worry there is if I do that, I'm going to go too far. And trim a little too much, and then it's going to look really weird, and then I'll have to start penciling shit in.
Well, your face already looks a little weird.
I look at this.
And with the balance of those eyebrows now, it really looks weird.
Look at that.
So don't worry about that tomorrow when you're doing traffic in front of thousands on TV or anything. Don't let that get under your skin.
Look at that, almost. My jawline's looking okay. I'm feeling good about myself as I'm nearing
I love the fact that
as
you're
I
feeling
as I
good
get
about
closer
yourself.
to 52.
I'm
Yeah,
uh
I am.
I'm ready for a group hug. I really am.
Now, see, again, still not doing that.
Mm,
Still not going to do that. But
all right.
I understand you. You want this again? Maybe
Oh,
no. Never mind. I
update.
won't say it.
We have
Go
to
ahead.
use the last week of Jeopardy questions because um, somebody's
So wait,
mom didn't buy the right calendar.
are you serious?
Yeah. So
Wow.
while we wait for the new Jeopardy calendar to come in, we'll have to use
So it's
the
last year's questions. I'm getting
well,
last
but
year's
these
questions.
these are some gimmies, so you can dig yourself
Okay.
out of the hole.
Uh, I don't know.
Sorry,
I don't
you
know.
just want to
That's
skip
okay.
it for a week until
No, I'll do it. I'll
okay.
do it.
All right.
But I don't like it because it feels wrong.
Well, I
I
would
feel
love it
like
to.
we're digging into the past. I lived too much of my life in the past. I don't need to
I'll tell you what
uh,
we'll do.
do
When you hear
my
the question, you'll
Jeopardy
feel very good
questions
about
from a year
yourself,
ago.
and
Okay.
you'll love to take a win.
All right,
All
fine.
right, these are end of the
All
year
right, let's get
sucker
into it.
gimme questions. So
Okay, again, that's
good for
after
you.
we do the hard news that you've come to expect
Well, I'm
from this
ready.
fine program. All right.
Inform me.
Let's get into it. Electric vehicle sales are on the decline despite an increase of more than 500% in inventory. 57% of those surveyed said they were not likely to purchase either a fully electric or plug in hybrid vehicle. Average cost for a new EV is around $50,000. Electric vehicles are now 10% of the automotive marketplace. And I know you got those little stipends. Hey, here's 7,500 to purchase. It's still too much for most people.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
but
50 grand for any car is too much for most people.
yeah, yeah.
Electric,
So
gas,
there
or
you go.
whatever, you know.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. That's just where we are. Uh, what else is going on? Fewer people also drinking beer in the U.S. for the first time in 25 years. Beer shipments are on track to fall below 200 million barrels. Those
Wow.
who do drink beer are turning to imports like Modelo, becoming the number one beer in the U.S. in 2023.
Yep.
I mean, I know Budweiser turned into their Dylan Mulvaney skid. It seems like people are starting to drink that
Oh,
again.
Kid Rock's drinking
But
it again. Thank God.
yeah, he said, yeah, we're off it. But then you start going with the you brought in a Peyton Manning and
You
Emmett
know what?
Smith to
Though
be
you
your
know what's
pitch
funny?
men. It all
You've
worked
been
out.
disciplined by Kid Rock. Now,
There you go.
let's not
Hey,
have
when it
that
comes
happen
to
twice.
in fairness, when it comes to alcohol, when it comes to imbibing, you sure as shit might want to listen to Kid Rock. I'm
I
just
got
saying.
news for you.
You can have your issues with whatever else you have
Look,
issues with Kid
dude.
Rock. When it comes to alcohol, when it comes to adult spirits, understand your
No
audience. Know
one,
your audience.
no one on earth needs an ass chewing from the son of a used car dealer from Detroit who's painted himself out to be a broke ass loser that made himself who he is. And
Yeah, I
dude,
look, dude.
good
I
for
think you're
him. He
still a
had
little
some
bitter
hits.
for missing out on that. You
He,
could have broke Kid Rock
I
30
could
years
have.
ago,
I,
and you failed miserably.
but you know
It's
what?
okay.
At the
I
end of
would
the
have too. I
day,
thought he sucked then.
at the end of the day, I was right
What do
because
you mean
he
you were
sucked
right?
when he
How
was
were you?
coming at me with all of his crap. Back in the
No, but it turned out no. It was
let me
ahead of its.
finish
It
the
was
let
ahead
me
of its
finish the
time.
story.
Go ahead.
All the stuff he delivered to me was garbage. It sounded like
Okay.
Kid and Play. We were in the middle
Okay.
of Pearl Jam, Nirvana,
Right.
all this other kind of stuff, and that's just the way things worked.
Mm-hmm.
And when he was constantly riding me to get on the radio and stuff, it didn't fit anywhere. I tried to find something for the guy. Let's help him out. Let's get him on the air. But all of a sudden he gets a record deal.
Mm-hmm.
All of his records are all of a sudden hits. And
none of that was any of the stuff he sent you. None of it.
None of it.
Wow. Okay.
So flash forward his 10-year career with a record deal. It seems to go okay. Has a nice few hits. Everything's kind of cool. The record company leaves him, and he's right back to recording trash. And he's got no management. He's got no direction. He's got he literally parroted the career of Ted Nugent.
They
with
both have great careers.
Oh no,
They both have great. What are you talking
mediocre,
about?
mediocre regional hits.
Oh Jesus, get out of here!
Seriously, and
You know
at
what?
the
This
end
is
of the
just your
game, at the end of the
Get out
game,
of here. I can
they
st-
they
I
will
can
be
still listen to
remembered
your-
as Michigan hits. Nothing much more.
Nothing wrong with being regional, but
Hey,
they're
I'm
nationally
regional.
known.
I,
No, they're come on.
we're
They're a
regional.
little bit. Let's be honest. There's
They've
a
had a bigger case of success than we have, but dude, it just wasn't that
they're
big.
bigger in Michigan than they are in a lot of other parts of the country. That's true. They're Midwest. They have that Midwest feel. They have that kind of Michigan sensibility. People in our state just get that. Like I get Nugent. I get Kid Rock. I understand. I didn't get Kid Rock initially. It took me. He was an acquired taste for me, kind of like scrambled eggs.
Same here.
So there you go.
Okay,
But,
I'm just telling you.
I'm not going to pretend he wasn't the success he is.
He had a nice career when the record company was there to feed it to him.
All right. Anyway, so you'd rather go see Taylor Swift than Kid Rock then? As a 53-year-old man
in a New York minute.
God, I'm yeah. Again,
10 times
man
the
card.
show.
Your man card has already been revoked anyway.
Yeah, okay.
So it's all good. Finally, Michigan heading to the college football national championship game. The undefeated Wolverines knocking off number 4 Alabama in overtime. 27-20. Michigan's going to take on number 2 Washington, who outlasted number 3 Texas in the Sugar Bowl 37-31. Championship game set for next Monday night in Houston. I thought Michigan was going to blow that game. They dominated the first half. Nobody really expected that. They kept up with the speed of the SEC. Washington's going to be a tougher test, but I said it earlier in the season. It pained me as a Michigan State fan. This could be Michigan's year, and it might still be Michigan's year. I hope I'm wrong on that. I hope Washington lays waste to them next Monday night. I know you got the whatever pickle that is.
The discipline pickle.
But we shall see.
Hang on. Got to pay the price.
Okay, what that?
Well,
What the
you had
hell
to
is that?
It's the discipline pickle. He yodels. That's what you get for being wrong about Michigan.
Okay. I wasn't. Excuse me. Did you listen to anything I said?
Yeah, I did. You said that Michigan was going to lose to Ohio State.
I thought they would. No, I thought they would lose to Ohio State.
Last time we talked, and you were dead.
But early in the season, I said, if they're going to win a national championship in football, this is their year to do it. I said that.
Okay.
I said they might be the best team in college football. We'll see.
You seem to have vacillated
we'll see next
between
Monday night.
your answers though over the course.
I'm not
of the season.
Look, I'm like
my
most
big
people.
word
I
for the day,
expected
vacillate.
that good word.
Thank
Good
you.
use of vacillate. I'm impressed. That MCC education showing off.
Hey, look, I
through.
took 2 classes, man.
Hey, dude, and they obviously upped your level of intellect. And again, I salute you, sir.
Just saying.
Congratulations.
Just saying.
And sports, the only sports story I'm going to talk about, I would be remiss if I, of course, did not revisit the Lions' loss to my Dallas Cowboys. I posted on Facebook, on Facebook or Facebook, if they decided to change the name.
Right.
Lions deserve to win that game. They were screwed. And I'm saying this as a Dallas Cowboy fan. Detroit got screwed.
Of course.
Now, the NFL, this is unbelievable. This actually just came out either late last night or early this morning. The NFL is actually blaming the Lions for the officiating mistake. They're acknowledging the officials made a mistake that cost Detroit in their loss to Dallas on Saturday night. A Taylor Decker, offensive lineman, reported as eligible and caught the apparent go-ahead 2-point conversion with just a little over 20 seconds left. League is essentially saying that the Lions are responsible for confusing official Brad Allen by sending 3 linemen toward the ref in an effort to mask their intentions from the Cowboys. This is complete and utter bullshit because it's on the official to recognize who actually reported. You had 3 guys go up to him, only 1 reported. He effed it up, and now the league is trying to say, yeah, he screwed it up, but it's your fault. No. They told you before the game who was going to be reporting. We got video evidence of Jared Goff sending the lineman to report. We have video evidence of him reporting it to the official. And you're still trying to say it's Detroit's fault that your league, your official screwed this up? Little accountability would be nice, National Football League. Just throwing that out. Again, this is coming from a Cowboy fan.
Oh yeah,
not a Lion fan. So there you go.
let me just chime in. We did have the game on. Cindy wanted to watch the game, so I'm like, okay, we'll watch a football
Cindy
game.
wanted to watch the game.
It's fine with me.
Taylor Swift fan didn't want to watch it.
It's okay. I'm broad enough in my
I'm broad enough in my
taste
whatever.
and experience in life that I'm perfectly okay with that.
Okay.
I'm fine.
You didn't.
So we did
bogart
watch the
your
game.
wife's. Okay.
First of all,
that was incredible. Incredible football game.
None of the NFL is fixed. We know that.
No, no, it's not.
Of course not. Never. And second of all, yeah, it was boring. I literally could not have given a shit.
Dude.
What I couldn't figure out is at the kickoff.
Oh my God.
So they line all these guys up on the line. Yeah. They line all these guys up on the line. They kick the ball.
Mm-hmm.
The ball that's the team that's receiving the ball.
Dude,
these horses' asses all run back the other direction.
Don't do it.
Why
do this?
Seriously, why wouldn't you just be down there already?
Because I explained this to you on Facebook, something every 6-year-old football fan knows. 6-year-olds know.
I'm not a 6-year-old football fan.
If the receiving team is all the way down 60, 70 yards, all the kicking team has to do is pooch it like 10 yards, recover it, and it's their ball.
But if the other team doesn't touch it, then it's not their ball.
No, it doesn't matter if they touch it or not. No, it's still their ball. I said if they touch it before it goes 10 yards, then that's different. But you've already got them 60, 70 yards down the field, so that's not an issue.
Yeah.
Okay. This is not that difficult.
It's a complicated rule.
It's just like trying to explain this to you're like the girlfriend who comes into the living room. Is this the same game that was on earlier? Why are they wearing different colored costumes? That's what you sound like when you do this.
I'm just saying that it doesn't seem right.
You've already emasculated yourself.
I'm just simply saying
earlier in the show.
If they were to be more practical with their place to stand on line,
oh my God,
it would save a lot of extra effort and time. And then here's another thing I don't need.
Oh God.
You know what? I'm sitting there watching this game, and some guy from nowhere who I've never heard of, they pop up a graphic. He just beat the record by half a yard. Who cares? Nope. Nobody cares.
Dude, yes.
No, they don't.
Yes. This is the passion of America. The passion of the state you live in right now is for the Detroit Lions above any and all else. Above people's families, above their children, above their children's children.
Here's such and such.
The Lions.
He went to college here. He did this, that, and the other thing, and blah, blah. And he just gained a half a yard of the team record.
Oh, God, dude.
Seriously.
I can't help you.
There's so much better stuff out there for you.
No, there really isn't.
We need to get you.
Okay, let's just honestly, we got to move on. We got to move on to Jeopardy because you are.
Are you ready for Jeopardy?
Seriously, you are losing the respect of men and women
I've lost
everywhere.
nothing.
Let's go. Let's go.
I have lost nothing. All right, it's Christmas for 200. Here's your freebie.
Oh, my freebie?
Here's your freebie.
Okay, it's Christmas, even though it's not Christmas anymore.
Well,
but that's okay.
That's the problem. I'm telling you, I'm playing hurt because of my mother. You know, she usually gets these calendars, and she's like,
"Okay,
I thought you'd want to change it up," and I'm like, "Well, that's why I'm programming things and you're not." So I had to explain that to her. I mean, All right, it's Christmas 200.
Let's do it.
Jimmy Stewart plays George Bailey, whose life changes on Christmas Eve in this movie classic.
What is It's a Wonderful Life? Great film. I did not see it this year.
No?
I did not see it this year. First time in a while I haven't seen it. And I need to go back and revisit. Great movie.
49,200. All right, well, you cross into the new year just under 50 grand in the hole. That's
there you go. Hey.
Let's wait for our next bailout. I love it.
Gotta crawl before you walk.
Dave Cackley, Happy New Year. Good to see you. And I would tell you we're onto the weather, but the weather kid
back at Valpo?
I don't know. I said start the weather back up on the 2nd, and guess what?
Of course. Gen Z.
Gen Z.
Lost
I
cause.
will see you back here mañana.
See ya!